What's up, guys and gals? Lee Ryder here, Crypto Didact, and welcome to video number 4. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more of a deep dive into the different market auras. The first video, which we're going to go over right now, is over trend. This is going to give the basic concepts and the tenets to how to identify trend and how you can use that in your trading. So let's get to the screens. Alrighty guys, well welcome to the trend lecture, market aura number 1. Now trend is the most important aspect of our technical analysis, and we'll go into that, why that is. So trend is critical for the technical approach to market analysis because everything we do, all the analysis we do, is to help us determine what the trend is. Is the trend up? Is it down? Or is it flat? Because you want to get on board and on the same side as the trend, because I'm sure as many of us know, when we're learning how to do this and we try to trade kamikazes, which, you know, you're trying to short higher highs and you get wrecked. And so learning about trend, learning how to see trend, identify trend, that is, I would say, the core tenet of technical analysis. So as you can see, support and resistance levels, price patterns, moving averages, trend lines, etc., they all are used to identify the trend and then participate on that side of the trend. So simply put, trend is the direction of the market. It's which way it's moving, and as we know, they do not move in straight lines. They tend to zig and zag from higher levels to lower levels, or vice versa, from lower levels to higher levels. Now these zigs and zags, they tend to resemble a wave, the same way that a wave has a high and a low. The price moves the same way. The direction of these highs and lows are what point us or indicate which way the trend is going. If we're having higher highs and higher lows, then we know we're in an uptrend. If we're having lower highs and lower lows, then we know we're in a downtrend. Or if we see that the highs and lows are horizontal, then we know we're range bound. Now there's 3 directions that a trend moves in. There's an uptrend, like we talked about. This is higher highs and higher lows. This is ascending highs and lows. We have downtrend, which is descending highs and lows, so lower highs and lower lows. And then we have sideways, flat, or range-bound trading. And this is where the highs is not making new highs, and it's also not making new lows, and it's stuck inside of a range. So here's a visual representation. You can see that we have higher highs and higher lows, prices moving up. This is an uptrend. And now if we go and look to an actual chart, because this is more what you'll see in real life, we can see that we're making higher highs all here. All the highs are moving up, and the lows are also making higher lows. So this is a pretty clear indication of a uptrend. Okay, so next we're going to have downtrends. As you can see, lower highs, lower lows, market moves down. And if we look at a actual price chart, we can see the same thing. We can see that the highs are moving lower and the lows are also moving lower. So this is a clear indication of a downtrend. And the next we have is sideways trading. This is range bound trading. And here you can see that we're not making new highs and we're not making new lows. We're inside of a range. And now the market is going to determine what this range is. There's not going to be a predefined range. That is, you're just going to be able to determine that range from the price action. And here is more likely what you're going to see in real life, where you can see we're making a little bit higher highs here, but basically we're trading in this kind of seesaw type pattern. And this is more realistic when you see range bound. You're not having huge moves in one way or the other. So putting it all together, here is a price chart of Bitcoin for the last year and a half. And as you can see, the long-term trend is up because you're making these higher highs, right? And the lows are also moving higher. So overall, the trend is up, but as we can see in the interim, in the meantime, we have these subtrends, and you can see like downtrend, 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 downtrend. And so if you're trading on a much longer time frame, this trend is up. If you're trading on a shorter time frame, you need to understand that there's going to be these small movements, micro trends that occur in the market. So that's pretty much it. That's the basics of trend. Like I said, in future videos, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the tools that we'll use to actually determine this. But that's market aura number 1, trend. And we'll see you in the next video.